Thank you to our sponsor, Ayana. With over 100 EV charging locations now open to customers, Ayana is reimagining what public charging should be in the US. Reliable, fast, and easy to use. Every Ayana rechargery is built with the customer in mind. Hello and welcome to another Out of Spec Reviews video. Behind me is the Pebble Flow RV. You would have seen it in many videos up to this point, leading to this one, which is our final review of the Pebble RV. We've had it for just about 1 month and have done so much with it. We've driven it down the road, tested all of the electric powertrain features. We've camped with it, we've towed with it with many different vehicles, and now it's time to tell you what it's been like to live with this after 1 month. A month-long review really gives us the time to shake this thing down, find all the bugs, figure out build quality defects, and of course, determine if it's worth not only the price of over $150,000 for the one you're looking at, but also to judge it against its competitive set. And I mean, that could be interpreted so many different ways. All the way from big fifth wheel RVs where you can get a mansion on wheels for the same price of this thing, all the way down to its direct competitor set, the Lightship RV, which we had a chance to play around with a few months ago. So in this video, we're going to answer those questions, tell you everything we love and hate about the Pebble, and determine whether or not it's actually worth it for you guys to put one behind your tow vehicle. Guys, no matter what happens out on the road when I'm driving my racing red Nissan Leaf, I've got RedTiger to have my back. You guys have heard of them over the years. They make amazing dash cams, and they have some amazing deals on their fantastic dash cams. Of course, I'll tell you about the F7NA that I just installed here in my Leaf. It's a front and rear dash cam. 4K out the front, read license plates, street signs, everything you need to make sure you get all the data captured when you're out on the road. But of course, I've got to tell you how to get one before I show you the unit. All you need to do is use my exclusive code in the description below. Make sure you support the channel. Hit that link down there. Prime Day runs from June 23rd to 26th, so the price is $118.99, only available for 4 days. Now make sure you ignore some of the racing parts I got back here, but this is the rear channel, super stealthy mounted in here. Comes with a full wiring harness, everything you need, but I really want to focus on the front because the front is where the magic happens. So let's go check it out. Guys, check this out. Hidden behind the mirror, we have installed the F7NA right here. And boom, is this thing not awesome? First of all, it's got some really cool built-in features like forward collision warning, lane departure, and even if the car pulls away from you, it'll beep and let you know. But of course, it's a front and rear channel dash cam, so I can pull them up in different views right there on the screen. And this thing is super snappy, super cool, and uses a Sony sensor, so you always get the highest quality picture. Check out some of these menu systems through here. There's of course Wi-Fi for quick download to your phone, but some of my favorite stuff happens to be the driver assistance right here. For example, lane departure warning. You can actually adjust your sensitivity. It's a really cool thing to have so much features packed into this unit. Anti-flicker, you can change the video to have your GPS coordinates on there, and so much more. This is a super snappy unit. As you can see in the comparison, the left side shows natural color reproduction with true 4K clarity, offering higher sharpness and richer detail, making license plates much clearer and easier to read. We found that the great true 4K front image quality and low light performance really come from the Sony IMX678 sensor. You wouldn't believe it, but before this rain started, it was almost 100 degrees out there. It can get baking inside a car, and so many dash cams end up using lithium batteries that can swell and actually have a thermal event from overheating. This does not. This actually uses a supercapacitor, so it can handle extreme cold and extreme heat with no issues. That's a fantastic thing. Of course, it comes with hardwire kits, but in this case, I've actually just plugged it in through a 12-volt socket as well to get standby and active power. It even comes with an extra USB port, so I gain an extra port for powering my other devices. It's a really nice situation. So Scott joins me for this video because you've had the chance to spend a few nights in there and really kind of do everything with it.
I have spent the month with it, and it has been a great month.
It's been pretty cool. I mean, we came off of this or the previous review with a huge distaste in the electrified RV segment.
That almost did me in. I almost didn't want to review this.
Well, I know. I mean, the Lightship RV just had countless problems. Some really cool things about it. Their Trek Drive system was amazing. I thought the design was really cool.
The canopy feature was consistent.
But in reality, that unit just didn't work as a electric device because we kept having electrical faults.
Yes.
Or as an RV because we kept having RV issues.
Yes.
And I was like, man, this is just not going well. Take this thing back, more or less. And they said they'll send us an updated one day to review. We'll see.
Yeah.
Then Pebble called. They're like, hey, we saw your Lightship videos and we want to get you a Pebble as soon as possible. And I was like, look, guys, I'm already annoyed. I don't want to review this thing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like, we wasted a week and, you know, I don't know.
Right.
And I am proud to report that the Pebble has changed my mind on this type of product.
Totally agree. In fact, I am shocked with how great it's been with the Pebble.
It's so dang good.
It's kind of like that Model Y review we did earlier this week where it's hard to find faults with it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find faults with the Pebble. I mean that seriously. We have not had any major bugs or problems.
No.
And the only bug or problem that we had was caused by me.
I don't even know what it was.
I'll explain it later on. Let's unhitch this thing because I think some of the coolest parts about the Pebble, of course, is the usability and the hitching and unhitching.
Okay.
Before we do that, I just want everyone to peek inside really quick. So Comp, if you could switch it to wide view and just show everyone just a peek in there so they can get a sense of the dinette up front, the full kitchen, and the fold down bed in the rear. It's a little messy in there because we've been just flying down the highway with this thing.
That was my fault.
But we'll get it cleaned up and show you on a full tour, of course, throughout this video. So you can learn about all the storage, all the solar,
Yeah.
everything like that. Scott, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on unhitching this from your car.
Okay.
Can you handle the chains and the 7-pin, please?
I can handle that.
So while you're working on that, I want to tell the viewers, everything on the Pebble is controlled completely from this iPad, and it is genuinely an iPad. And it uses a fingerprint scanner here to unlock certain functions. This is nice to have, and it has a little docking station up there to charge, but you're not reliant on the iPad. There are actually some hard buttons to raise and lower the tongue jack, for example. So I can actually come here and drop the wheel with a hard button. It goes a little slow, or I could do it here from the iPad, which is what I'll actually start to get going. So I can walk around and show you some things. So we'll extend the jack. Just make sure that chain doesn't get caught up in there because they're actually designed to get hooked right into here.
Okay, I was going to say, I like that they use the cable here instead of a traditional chain.
Yeah, it means
But
you're not
yeah.
really going to be dragging them.
Okay.
Yeah, so they just get hooked on that side, and then there's a 7-pin connection. So everything is controlled with the iPad. The awning, the lighting, the jacks, the stabilizers, all is with here. And the whole idea of Pebble is to make everything as one touch as possible. So, for example, I could just hear it loading up a little bit. Once I get a little bit of weight off of it, I can pull open the latching mechanism for this to sit on the Rivian. We just need to...
Is it rubber?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just a little... That's one thing, is you can't lift it up with weight on the ball. But everything here is designed to be as one touch as possible. So you can see my finger's still on the button. We've cleared the ball. We're good to go. Now let's say I wanted to park this somewhere else. This is one of the coolest things about the Pebble. I can go on the iPad, open up the motion menu, and I can basically just put it in reverse, Terry, back it up, and park it wherever I want to.
Whoa! Now, can you do that continuously?
Well, so it pauses after 15 seconds.
Yes.
Why
is that? Is that a safety feature?
Well, that's what they say.
Okay.
Do you think it's for something else?
No, I just didn't know.
Oh, okay. But you can spin it around. You can make it go wherever you want.
Actually, Comp, who is filming this video, took it from our building and drove it all the way to the gravel lot.
Right.
And it took him... At what?
Right. He didn't know you could raise the speed.
Oh.
So he was doing it in turtle
for
mode.
like an hour.
Yeah. It would have gone over way faster if he had it in high speed mode. So, for example, we're just spinning it around. All right. Now come on over this way, guys.
Okay.
Once you have it in the position where you want it to live, let's say this is where we want to review it, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go and have you do this.
InstaCamp.
Now let me give it my thumbprint.
It needs your thumb.
Right.
Right
It is
here, on this side.
Nope.
Oh.
Right there. And that's it. One button.
That's it?
That's all you got to do.
You mean I don't have to pull out blocks
Right.
to put underneath each of the feet?
Now,
It
you've
just
seen this
does
before,
it?
right?
I have seen this.
Okay, because you sounded surprised. I was like,
no, I'm just trying to make a point.
Yeah.
That it's one button, and I don't have to pull out blocks, and I don't have to double check and make sure that, you know, a window's not going to crack or something.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, yes. It's just, we'll lower the stabilizers, it'll stabilize left and right, and it'll go like that. We'll go through pricing and options at the end of this video.
Okay.
Because a lot of what people are seeing here with the extreme jacks, with the windows that go to opaque, with the solar on the roof, these are all optional add-ons.
Okay.
And it can get pretty expensive pretty quick.
Okay.
And so we need to justify or determine whether or not that's worth the price. While this is happening, I want to talk about, just reiterating for maybe folks who didn't see our initial review, what this is.
Yes.
So in the center, we have a 45 kilowatt hour BYD Blade LFP battery pack.
Yes.
Which there's no charge limit that can be set. It can go to 100% or all the way down to 10%.
Okay.
So it's really about 40 kilowatt hours usable.
Okay.
That's not that much.
No, it really isn't at all.
And I would say, based off of our usage in the last month, we have tried to keep it plugged in most of the time we've been using it, or at least near a level 2
with
charger.
the AC running, because it's been a hot month.
It's been one of the hottest months.
In the triple digits.
And we'll get to maybe one thing I don't like about it, which is the HVAC performance
Yes.
throughout that. But the 45 kilowatt hour battery pack really gives you, with climate control running, which in our month, you wanted it running the whole time.
It's been a scorcher.
It's 2 days off grid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's full rip the whole time?
No, that's like on auto at 72, you know, like at nighttime, it doesn't have to work as hard.
Okay, so a good weekend camp trip.
You could get a full weekend out of this if you're rationing a little bit on the climate control, and if it's sunny out. If it's cloudy out, then you really may not do that.
Why?
The solar on the roof really helps.
Okay.
That helps add in, or at least
And how much solar is on the roof?
1 kilowatt.
Okay. So not a lot.
Not that much, no. But it's better than nothing. But if it were my choice, I'd extend the length, put a bigger battery in, double axle.
Yeah.
But I like everything dialed up to 11. 40 gallons of fresh water in the rear. That's been more than adequate.
Yes.
You can shower. It's got awesome water pressure in there with the water pumps.
Yes, you were actually sick one of the first nights that we stayed in it.
Yeah.
And we had plenty of water.
We had plenty of water, no issues there.
Yeah.
So that worked out really well. The tanks up front are gray and black.
Okay.
So when you flush the toilet, when you take a shower, when you go, water goes down the sink, it will go to the 2 tanks up here.
Okay.
And so I can't remember the exact sizes, but we have never run into really a capacity problem.
No.
I did dump the trailer twice during our time with it.
Okay, and we've had somebody stay in it pretty much like every other night.
Yeah, I would say out of the whole month, we probably had 14 nights of camping with it.
Yes.
Something like that. This down here, we'll actually maybe even show everyone my clips of auto dumping.
Okay.
And I'll insert that here. But they have a feature called auto dump. So it has double macerator, one in the toilet, one down here.
Yeah.
You literally take one hose, pop it in, hit auto dump, walk away.
That's it.
It's the best feature, auto dump. The way it works
Wow.
is it will first drain the black tank.
Yes.
Then it will drain the gray tank into the black tank,
Okay.
flush it out, clean it, and then go. And it'll keep draining the gray tank into the black tank through the hose
To clean it all out.
to clean out all the mess.
Wow.
Even with letting the black tank sit, one of the things we wanted to try was let the black tank sit, let it get really hot in there, turn climate off. Not really any smell.
No smell. No smell. And there should have been.
In the bathroom, maybe a whiff.
No, because I did my makeup in the bathroom during that time while it was still cooling back down.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Well, that's really good to hear.
I was very impressed. I have a
That's
sensitive sense of smell.
Yeah, I actually don't.
Yes.
So, that worked out really well. And let's insert my clips of the auto dump feature here. Auto dump, great feature. It's kind of fun. You can watch it go through and transfer gray to black. It's like going through multiple rinse cycles, filling up the black tank, then draining it out, filling it back up with gray water, draining it out. It's a really cool process, and seems to be really good for cleaning out the tanks. That's awesome. Auto rinses black tank. Next step. That's pretty cool. So auto dumping complete. That really makes life easy.
Yep.
On the fill side over here, this is where the water comes in. And that is pretty interesting as well. So you have a fill, a single point fill here for city and tank fill. And in the iPad, you actually choose, are you going to pressurize the system with a hose, or are you there to fill the water?
Yes.
Now, to be fair, we never actually camped hooked up to city water like you would in a campground.
No, we camped hooked up to, but we didn't have the well water on.
Right, yeah, we just filled the tanks with the water and then switched it over to tank water. One thing a lot of our guests had issues with was that system.
Okay.
Whenever this goes to sleep and wakes up or resets, or I'm not sure exactly when, it seems to prioritize city water rather than tank water.
Yes.
It's actually smart that it does that, because let's say you have a rupture in one of your lines or you have an issue and you don't, have anything connected. You don't want to just flood the whole RV with tank pressure.
Right.
So you kind of have to select tank.
Each time that it resets?
Yeah, and then it pressurizes the lines, pressurizes the shower, everything like that.
I like that actually, to keep it safe.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the hot water situation, how that all works later on.
Okay.
Another access panel on this side is to do with your charging.
Okay.
Now we have
DCS.
AC charged and DC charged this unit. Takes just around 7 kilowatts of AC charging, which is plenty because it's only a 45 kilowatt hour pack. Charges it in just a few hours. It's totally acceptable. Nothing crazy there. DC charging takes about an hour to go from 10 to 100, maybe 50 minutes-ish. We'll have a whole video on out-of-spec testing of the DC charging performance of this. It does lessen the AC's effort inside the cabin when it's DC fast charging.
But it still stays cool.
Ish.
Yeah.
On a hot day, it's pushing it.
It's been so hot. We've really put it to the test.
And I think the only use case where you would have with that is, let's say you should go up to a supercharger or to a fast charger on a road trip.
And you're working in it.
Right, you want to go charge everything and get some work done. It gets a little toasty in there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I think the thermal management is a problem. You have a NEMA 1450 outlet here as well. And so this means you can do full 11 kilowatt discharge off the unit. We've tried that. We charged Comps Model S. We've charged other vehicles.
It worked great.
Even when you're hooked up to a source that's less powerful, this will still just drain the battery a bit. It has no issues with power flowing however you want.
Great, so really well done. What is this?
Can't talk about that yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that will
LOL.
come in a future episode.
Okay.
So that's one thing. The only thing we were able to test was something that's not production ready yet.
Yes. Okay.
And we'll have a whole episode coming on that at some point.
I like their little logo.
The logo.
Pebbles.
You and my mom both commented on how much you like the logo, the design, the image.
It's cute. It's easy. It's futuristic. I love it.
One thing we didn't test was actually towing with this.
Oh,
because you can't tow.
You can throw a car on it?
No, a bike rack.
Oh.
Like a couple 100-pound bike rack. There's like a little class 1 little, inch and a whatever receiver back there. We didn't do any of that. It might actually be good to get a little bit of tongue weight off of it.
Yeah, it is very tongue heavy.
It seems to be more than 10% tongue heavy in almost all of our towing tests.
Yes.
To be fair, we had the gray and black.
Pretty full.
Not pretty full, but with some juice in them. Okay, tell me about the design before we go inside. What do you think about the whole thing? This video is going to be long for the viewers, by the way, because we have to review a whole car and a whole RV.
Yes, and I feel like I can do that. I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I like how when you're at a campsite, you look at it and you're not looking directly into somebody's bedroom or something. So that's nice.
Because the windows go opaque.
Yes. But I mean, even right now with all the lights off, you don't see into it.
Yeah, it's got a nice tint on all the windows as well.
So I think it's fun. It's exciting. I'm really impressed with the wheel, the tire and the wheel. It's so big.
Yeah,
it's like Cybertruck size.
So it uses sort of a truck tire, not a trailer tire.
Yes. So it feels like I could take it off road or, go get to the rugged campsite or something. Like, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little I don't want to say top heavy, but it's pretty tall. So when you get it on undulations, you watch it kind of sway up top. But
is that where you would want like a double axle?
Potentially, but actually a single axle is better for off-road.
Okay.
And I have not had an issue with it. I mean, our driveway to get down to the farm is about as rugged couple sections as you should probably take this on.
Yeah. So I've been to a lot of campsites in Colorado that have a similar
and this has no
would
problem.
Not be an issue. So yeah, overall it's just fun, inviting.
Now the rooftop tent I think or not the tent, but the awning.
Canopy.
The canopy. It's kind of a shame, I think.
Really? I thought it was excellent.
Well, should we show everyone? Why don't you hit the open button?
Okay. If I go here, I'm in the quick controls.
It wouldn't be there. You have to go more exterior.
More. exterior,
and then you'll see
awning,
out.
out. Okay.
Push and hold.
Hold.
Yep.
I'm holding.
What I don't like about this is
how low it goes when it comes out.
It feels flimsy.
It does feel flimsy, but how sturdy are you going to get something that rolls up into such a small...
I feel like some of the real big boy expensive RVs have a one touch, no need for posts that come down, full length, really nice built-in awning.
I think I disagree. I think the awning with this price point is right at the sweet spot.
This price point, the thing's $180,000 fully spec.
Yeah, at least you get an awning.
That's true. All right, so you don't want to go too far out. Stop there. Because you don't want these to go straight.
Oh, why?
Well, then it can't come back in.
To go straight. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the iPad down.
Yep. To pull the legs out, you pull the back towards you. So you get it out of its little latch. Yep. Now move it to the outside and they'll drop down.
Okay.
Once they're dropped down, you pull this little gray tab to extend it. Okay. And from there, you're going to push all the way up
until I hear a click.
To the maximum. There you go. And then you have to pull this gray thing up.
Oh.
To lock it in.
Pull it up?
Yep, all the way. Lock it in. Up,
I feel like I'm going to break it.
You won't. There you go.
Okay, that did feel flimsy.
It feels flimsy. And this whole thing...
Okay, a little flimsy. I
was just like, you know, the wind's going to blow. You go, oh boy.
You go, oh no, got to bring the awning in. But
yeah. And, you know, that's the case with any of these things.
Yes.
But they've innovated on so much technology. I really feel like this RV awning space could be innovated on.
Okay.
It's not bad though. It's nice to have it open. And we have had it open when we've been hanging out.
We had it open at the farm the whole time. It was really nice.
Now, there is exterior lighting on the Pebble.
Oh.
But only under the awning.
Okay, but that's where the front door is, so I think that's fine.
Okay, but anytime you want to go around to the electrical panel, you want to go to the hitch, there's no lights. It's just pitch black.
I mean, the way that I'm thinking about how most RV spots are set up, and usually wherever the door is, which is typically on the right side, is where like the picnic table is and the blank spot. So you want to shine light on that, but you don't want to be shining light on your neighbor's
So that's assuming you're going to a campground.
Yeah.
How nice would it be to not have to go to campgrounds with this and still see around your site? Because it would just take a simple LED strip around the bottom of this. Okay. Just an underglow LED strip.
Just a little something.
Our Nissan Leaf limo has underglow lighting.
Oh.
Okay?
How could I forget?
It would just take a little bit of projection lights, or, you know, they already have the DOT required marker lights around. Even just lighting these up in a camp mode would be worth it.
Okay.
And just to give some more lighting. To me, that was one of my main complaints at nighttime with this
unit. I guess
unit.
I really wasn't shuffling around outside of it at night, and I don't go and check out the electrical panel at night, so maybe you're right.
Yeah, you just come back to, okay, you're spending a lot of money for a small product. You'd expect premium quality, thoughtful design.
The little things to be thought of.
The little things, yes. And that's one thing that would be nice. Now, they do get other things right. When you hit InstaCamp, the stairs come out, and these stairs rock.
Yeah, I want to talk about these stairs. Okay. I am not small, and they're good.
They're amazing.
They're
they do not deflect.
Yeah, very impressed with the stairs. And you can kind of step on the side wherever. They are solid.
They're totally awesome. Now, before we go inside, the couple things left I want to talk about. It is hot, and I'm just waiting to go in. The cameras on the outside seem to be the only feature of the Pebble that has not been fully baked yet.
Yes.
Don't know why. That seems like a simple thing.
What was there an explanation?
No, that's just it's not ready yet.
Oh, I thought they had an issue with the supplier or something.
Wasn't that Lightship?
Oh, see, I'm mixing up these two units. Yes, that was Lightship.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure why the cameras don't work when literally everything else does. Magic Hitch works, where you can hit one button on your iPad and auto hitch. We haven't gotten there. We'll save that for the end of the review. But that seems like such a simple thing to get working.
Right. Yeah, they're just cameras. So, okay.
Door is nice.
Door is excellent, and I want you to open it up lightly and close it lightly. And it's closed all the way. You don't have to think about it. There's no air coming through. Nothing.
And are you referencing Lightship's door?
I am referencing Lightship's door.
But
and a lot of RV's doors. A lot of RV parts and things just feel flimsy.
Yeah.
Or you kind of have to slam them and be rough with them, but most people are not.
This is a nice door action on this thing.
It's really, really nice. Now, one thing that I don't love Are these leather?
I hate them.
Okay.
But I heard my mom in her video say she loves them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Mom. Those things suck.
Well, so here's my thing about leather, and actually you can already tell.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
come on
up
over here,
close. So leather stretches, and it's designed to snap with force, and so you can already see where it's kind of expanding, and eventually this is going to break one day. And this is the only way to close the door from the inside, and you don't want to pull on this because that's so small.
Yeah.
So I would like to see this be solid.
Also, if you hop up in there, Scott, and
Yep.
come out, there's nowhere to grab coming down the stairs.
Yeah, I do see the point for some rails.
Having a fold down railing somewhere would be...
Or even if it like popped out here.
Yep.
You know, and just, yeah.
Because you can't really grab these.
No, and if you fell, that would snap immediately.
Absolutely. So that's one problem with the entry exit of the situation.
Yes.
But the door, awesome.
Door, excellent.
Super high quality. It locks with the iPad. It's just one touch.
Yep.
You hear the
And it
lock.
always locks.
It's been really, really nice to experience. I think we need to clean up the interior a little bit. We'll jump in there. Before we do that, actually, let's show the storage on the outside.
Yes.
So if you click quick controls in the bottom left, you can open the cargo covers. So you've got nice storage to go all the way through. Come on over this way.
Look at it.
And you can actually see all the way through to the other side. Let me open up that side real quick. And you will see, hello, I'm over here. It's a really nice, just extra thing. You can keep your charger in there. You can keep your tow hitch in there, whatever.
Bike parts, whatever.
We have not actually used it though, because we've not really put that much stuff in here.
No, but I think it would be great.
If you're going to keep it stocked full of stuff for weekend camping or a week-long trip, you're going to want to use every bit of storage available.
Yeah, because there's not a ton of storage inside of it.
Right. We'll talk more about that, of course.
Okay, well, let's clean it up and we'll meet everyone inside. Welcome to the inside of the Pebble. So one thing that was very, very thoughtful that they did was put in this bug screen. And so it has magnets built in. This is a custom bug screen. It's weighted on the bottom, so you don't have to worry about like air pushing it open if you have the door open. And I really like that.
I had that same situation on my Sprinter.
Yeah, but
was
it
really
didn't come included.
Yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it came
Okay.
with the Revel, which was the version I had.
Nice.
Yep.
So I love this because I hate having bugs. And when you're camping at night, all of this light is going to attract all those little creepy crawlies.
Absolutely. And it's bug season here in North
It's
Carolina.
super, yeah, you hate bugs.
Yeah.
Pomp, if you want to come over here, here's a fun little thing that I love. Clearly at Pebble, they are pet people. So you can pull out and you have little dog water and food bowls.
Yeah, if you've got a little yappy dog sized.
Yeah, our dogs could get like a lick, but no more than that.
My
And
parents
then-
love that for their dog, for
Oh,
Bailey.
well, Bailey's small. I'm sure they love
You
that.
should also mention the quick controls that you got your hand on there.
Oh, okay. So here you can use the lights, and this is just a quick one, so you can turn them off. See, all the lights went off, and we can turn them on. I like that it's right there. The stairs can come in and out, and then I don't know what this one does.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, okay.
Don't know. The diamond button, it might be programmable, but I can't see anything to program here.
Okay.
And it doesn't do anything. So one thing that's worth mentioning is the Pebble is a completely software updatable unit.
Yes, meaning it should get better over time.
I actually had an issue with it before we started testing, like the day after we got it, where we were trying to drain the battery to 0 to do a charging test, and it would basically hit 10% SOC, cut all the power off because it reserves the bottom 10 for the remote control.
Yep.
Way too much buffer at the bottom.
What kind of buffer would you like to see?
3%.
Okay.
Yeah, let me use this battery, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it hit 10%, shut off, the solar would charge it for like 20 seconds, then it would turn back on.
Yes.
So it was constantly going off, on. So then they software updated like a better load shedding patch.
Okay.
That gave it some, like a time delay to build up more buffer, or if it was like charge it to 12, then drain it to 10.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really a good, cool to see them deploying a software update to the entire Pebble field on day 2 of us having this thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Before we get into everything in here, I do want to talk about the storage that's underneath our butts right now.
Oh, sure. I'll move.
So
Please demonstrate.
I can demonstrate. So you don't have a ton of storage in here, but the storage that you do have, they've been pretty thoughtful about. So you have all of this under here. And then you can see you have another opening right there. So it gives you, you can store some board games or towels, whatever have you. And then if we come right here into the kitchen, you'll see we have this nice big corner cabinet for hanging clothes or pillows if you have a lot of pillows here. And then good shelving. So I think that's a really good use of space.
Takes a pretty big slam.
Yeah.
Microwave, we didn't actually end up using this at all.
We did.
Oh, we did. We used this.
I cooked meals in here using it.
Actually, you're right. That's on a video, too. Our first night of camping. But it's actually a pretty nice microwave, kind of full-ish size. I don't know much about microwaves, but you tell.
I do know a little bit more about microwaves. You can air fry in it. You can convection bake in it. So you can use it as an oven, which is nice.
And then this one cools the food down.
It's a nice big refrigerator, lots of space here and drawers. And then the freezer actually keeps things frozen. So I've got some whiskey cubes in here that have stayed nice and frozen.
Yeah, even when we power down this unit, it runs on 12 volt. The solar seems to keep it going as well. So this fridge is a 12 volt big fridge.
Yep.
And regardless of the HVAC situation, if you have the lights on here, if the thing goes to sleep, this always stays cold.
Yes.
And it does a really good job.
You don't have to worry about your meat going bad.
That's right. And it's just baked into the...
Everything's nice and seamless. So I really think this was very well thought out.
Really nice. Now, I'll let you continue, Scott, and go through the kitchen and storage, because you also spent some time in here.
I also used the kitchen and storage. So up here, we've got some easy shelves. You can store dishes and things like that. This, I think, is part of the water.
No, that's the vent situation for right here.
For right here. Okay,
Yeah,
so you have a vent for your...
Cooking.
Thank you. That was very hard for me to get out. You've got a nice little side cabinet here where you can keep some paper towels, spices, and the sink is deep enough, and you can put a full-size dinner plate in the sink. So I like that.
That's very good.
Good induction cooktop. Oh, don't want to turn it on.
It works really well, doesn't it?
Yes. It boils water very, very quickly. And then you've got some drawers here. So you've got 4 drawers here for nice deep storage.
But nice soft close on the drawer, and they lock in.
They lock in, so then you're not catching anything or like walking by it and grabbing yourself. So even though it's narrow, they clearly thought, okay, we've got to make it seamless.
Right, and I would say even driving around doing stuff, I mean, we've done a lot of tow testing.
Swinging it around.
This, nothing's opened up, nothing's spilled.
Yep.
It's a really, sturdy situation.
Yeah.
I also just want to go back up front really quick.
Yeah.
Scott, if you could show everyone the table and how that moves around. It does raise and lower as well.
Let me see if I can.
So it should be all the way up at the moment.
Okay.
You had the right thing.
So you can go forward, backwards.
You don't have to actually pull the lever to make it move.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So you go forward, back.
But that's so nice, like for me as a bigger dude trying to crawl in where you are. That's normally where
I
I've been
usually have
sitting.
it like this, so you can push it back.
Right, and that works out really well just to get in or not. This also folds down, and we've shown it before, comes all the way down into a bed.
Yep.
And then these 2 side pillows act as the base. So you get basically kind of a marine grade, if you will, platform to sleep on.
Yes. And then it goes down.
Yeah, they go width-wise, but you get the idea.
Yeah, but it is long enough. I feel like as a full-size adult, I could sleep in here and be comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say this is a 3-person RV, 3 full-size, because, 2 on the bed back here, no problem. A guest or whatever up here shouldn't be a problem as well.
I'm sitting here and I'm hot.
That's a problem with the Pebble. We need to talk about the climate control systems.
Okay.
It's been hot here this week, right?
Yes.
But it's not like we're breaking Guinness World Records.
Not this week. Oh, do you need some space?
No, I was just moving it this way, just feeling more comfortable with it.
Okay.
It's not like we are breaking Guinness World Records.
No.
In the sense where all of the temperatures we've experienced this week are known temperatures to planet Earth.
Yes, these are normal summer temperatures. They're just typical for August.
Yeah, and you can go to Death Valley and experience way hotter.
Yes.
Why does the climate control not work well enough in hot temperatures?
I think it does work decently in hot temperatures. My issue with the climate system is actually that it's not completely around the whole unit itself.
So you get hot spots within the unit.
Yes, because there's no airflow right here.
I mean, you can point that vent at you. So, Comp, would you mind pointing? This one down here seems to be the best. To just kind of point it right at Scott. There we go.
Yeah.
Is that good for you?
No.
You should feel it right there.
No.
I had it perfect.
Oh, it's on my leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can raise it up a bit if you want.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's better. How do you feel? Do you feel like you need some airflow?
Oh yeah, now I'm hot.
Yeah, see, so that's my problem, both in the front of the Pebble, and I also experienced this problem in the back of the Pebble when I was sleeping because I slept on the wall side without
We'll show everyone
the
that.
AC.
We'll get there. But I just think in general, climate control is not cool enough. We can set this unit to 68, 72 degrees, and it's consistently 5 or 10 degrees warmer using its own interior temperature sensor than it is outside.
Yes.
And we know it can't do anymore because anytime the sun is up, this climate control system's ripping right around 2 kilowatts, which is the most it can do, and it sits there all day flat out running at 100%.
Yes.
Now, it has not faulted. It hasn't given us any trouble. It's very quiet when it does that. But it does not get cold enough.
Yes.
And if it were me, I would have to upgrade the cooling. I think Pebble actually needs exactly double the cooling that they have right now.
I would agree. Double the cooling would be excellent.
Having thermal headroom is great. You never feel like you're stressing your system, but also during DC charging on hot days when you want to work in here, you've got to cool the battery and the cabin.
Yes.
This little system is just undersized for the task at hand, which is a big, airy space that you want to cool down quickly and keep it cool. Now in the winter time, it's a heat pump, so it runs as a heating system. It actually worked pretty well on the heating side. We had a couple chilly-ish nights.
I was not staying in here when there was heat on.
In Comp's video, he had the heat running. However, it wasn't that cold out, so it's not like it was below freezing or anything.
Okay.
There are some cool winter technologies here where there's automatic heating for the pipes and tanks.
So you don't have to worry about your pipes bursting or your tanks leaking.
Yeah, so if you're not going to winterize it, if you're driving through camping and there's a cold snap, you can kick those on. It burns a lot of energy, but it'll make sure you don't freeze your pipes.
Well, good.
Yeah, so that's a really cool feature as well. Okay, so that's my main issue with the Pebble. We got out of the way, the HVAC.
That's really your only issue with the Pebble.
No, I'm sure I can find lighting on the outside, but a real problem is the HVAC just not being strong enough.
Yes.
Let's talk about the glass here, Scott.
I was just thinking
Let me grab the iPad. I'm going to click this one button called Window Privacy. Boom.
Now, every window in here is opaque, and it is very opaque. You cannot see anything from the outside. You can sort of see, like,
if you're looking at a hard angle, you can kind of see outside.
Yes.
But your brain kind of tunes that out a little bit. Seeing in is impossible.
Yes, which is really nice.
And when you open it up, it's not the most crystal clear image view. It's a little milky through the windows.
It is a little milky, but I think
especially on the side through here. But it's totally worth it. It's totally fine. And you can see everything through.
I love it.
This is one of the coolest freaking, and it's every window. So, Comp, show the Rivian out that way. Click the button. Oh, can't see it anymore. Open it back up. There you go. It's so trippy.
I love it.
$4,000 option, worth every penny.
Worth every single penny.
Yeah, do not spec this without the
Don't
window
do that.
option.
Spend the $4,000.
I mean, on a $150,000 unit, that's like, what, 2.5%? Something like that? It's not bad. The problem with this is the windows don't tint. They just go opaque, but you still can see it's pretty bright outside.
Yes.
It does keep a lot of the heat out.
It keeps the heat out. It actually makes a really big difference. I don't think that I could sit here and work in the heat of the day with the window clear, even with the AC ripping full.
Yeah, it's because the AC kind of sucks, so you got to do the windows thing.
So the combo of the two makes it livable.
Now, I'm sure it would be better if you put the blackout shades everywhere, which is an option. It's
and they are right here. I grabbed one.
Yeah, one of them is here. It'll tell you which one it is.
$700?
$750 for window shades on a $100,000+ unit. Should be standard. That's robbery.
Oh, no. Oh, that was user error.
Do you hear those numbers there, Scott?
I did hear.
What's your opinion?
I think that's insane.
Okay,
I think that you could get tinfoil and do the same thing.
Okay, sure.
But
you can see there's magnetic strips all around here, which feels very kind of afterthought-y.
I actually think it was pretty thoughtful, but this is the kitchen front one.
So that would be this one right here.
That's that one. And so You just undo it.
Do you have to take the bug sheet off?
I don't know. I haven't tried it with the bug sheet, but I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So the bug sheet is also magnetic, but I can try to do it here, even though this is not custom fit for this window. But you get the idea.
Actually, the ones here on the side are cut out perfectly for the windows.
I don't know where they are.
They're in this cabinet. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is you can see how stupid this is.
Well, just like having to keep up with it, and then, oh, where's the other one? Oh, I've put it over here. Oh, my bedding's here. That's a little silly.
There's some things Pebble do so well. The hitching process, the glass, this is not innovation. This is an afterthought.
We could just do...
Yeah, other RVs, you just pull things down. Or they could just have a little slider, like maybe in the rear. You can see how much extra room there is back here.
So you can easily have a slider with a roll and...
Yeah, just take up another, few inches of space, right, with a track system, and just... And
that would help with the thermal.
And it would help with and you would have more incentive to get it dark in here to help with thermals, rather than fiddling around with all these window shades all the time.
I agree, and then you don't have to pay the additional $700+.
Well, it might be an option knowing Pebble.
Yes.
They seem to really love charging you for the options. So that sucks, the whole window shade situation.
Yeah.
And it sucked in Lightship, and it sucks here.
Yeah.
It's nice that you can tint them, but what if you don't get this glass option? Then you really have to use
Then you have to go with these and fumble around with them.
And there's nothing more annoying to me than using those stupid window shades. And they take up your storage space. I mean, down here in the cabinet, right, we've got, here's a window shade, here's a window shade, here's another window shade. Would you like another window shade? Here you go.
And that could be used for life jackets or swimming gear or something else.
In case you fall in the water.
I'm clearly hot and I'm thinking about being in the water.
Anyway, this is stupid.
It's an afterthought.
Don't like that.
Okay.
On the way to the bed situation, we should get there. I just want to commend them on their floor.
I love the floor material. So if we want to come down here and look at it, it's like this, I don't know, plasticky vinyl material.
Yeah.
It's super easy to sweep. Clearly, I haven't swept it in a minute.
But we have swept it during our time here.
It's easy, and dog hair doesn't get stuck in it, which I love.
Mm-hmm. It's really awesome. And another thing to commend Pebble on is this floor is solid. I mean, the way the jacks come down and the stabilizers and this floor, you feel nothing deflect when you walk. And that's, like, if you're looking at buying a house or, whatever, right? And you walk into a place and I hear a board squeak.
He's very sensitive to an old floor.
I hate that. I don't want any of that. I just like a nice, solid floor.
No,
and
it's
this
solid.
gives you that.
And there's no soft spots, so...
Yeah, really
job,
nice
Pebble.
job on the floor. Really
Very
nice
impressed.
job. Now, let's switch positions with Comp. We'll get to the bathroom last. We got to talk about the bed situation.
All right, well, before we talk about the bed situation, should we talk about the desk situation?
We could. We've never used it as a desk.
But you could.
You could.
And I certainly would, because I like to work separate from you.
Interesting. I don't like any of this.
What would you prefer this to be, seating?
No, just leave the bed here.
No, because you want to maximize the space. Oh, I totally disagree with this. I'm very surprised by this.
I'm glad. If it were mine, I would never raise the bed. I would just keep the bed down 24/7. Because again, I'm not talking about inviting guests in the Pebble. I'm just saying if it's me and you.
Okay.
You and I worked up at the front thing for a whole day. And we never thought about coming back here.
No. But I like the ability to come back here if you're going to invite people over and, have a snack or whatever. And if you have 3 adults in here, you definitely need this extra space. Because you did say you think this could fit 3 adults comfortably.
Yeah, that's very true. So it's nice that you have the option. What I think is annoying about it from my perspective is you have to take stuff off the bed in order to raise it up.
So if there was a little bit more storage back there is this upper storage up here.
Or if the bed would fold down into the floor and you could go on top of the bed. Like if you could keep the bed down all the time and then just pull like a platform that goes over top and you would be raised
as well.
And it might kill your height back here.
But we're not too worried about that.
You're sitting down. To me, that would be better than having to take the pillows off, take the blankets off, raise the bed.
Okay.
Then you're drinking with your friends or whatever and you're like, I just want to go to sleep.
I gotta make my bed.
Pull this down, make the bed.
Okay.
But I'll let you explain, Scott, because I'm sure I'm wrong here.
No, I mean, I get it. What am I explaining here? How to bring the bed down?
How it all works, yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, these are all of the sheets and stuff that you cannot keep on the bed.
So you can keep some, right?
You can keep one sheet on, but not like I like sleeping with a blanket with weight.
Yeah, it tends to just kind of fold down.
So now I'm just going to move this chair out of the way.
Actually, that should fold and just go on the floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to.
Whatever.
I knew that wasn't going to work. All right.
So you don't have to touch that.
Oh, this is a bed stabilizer. Now I have to go around. And it's coming down slowly. Okay, and Comp, I hate that there's this chair in the way.
All right, let me get this out of the way. Thanks.
But if you're not a very strong person, what happens is this mattress, if you come over here, you'll see it has fallen to the right side. You have to pull it back over if you don't want to experience this big gap here. I can do it, you know, most of the members of our team can do it, but like, you wouldn't want your mom trying to move the mattress over.
Right.
You know, so. And then you can't get the back corner either.
Then you got to put the pillows up there.
Yeah, then you have to climb across it to put the pillows on. All right, well now let me do this. And oh, I don't want to get my feet on the bed, so I kind of got to do this number.
And that type of movement to me is not fun.
I just don't like this.
Right.
So, yeah, I wish I could walk around it or, I don't know, walk closer to it so I don't have to keep putting my feet up here.
Yeah, and I mean, you're just dealing with a small RV. This is, you know, big bed, small RV lifestyle. Maybe not much you can do. But that's where it comes to the point where I want the bed to be made, and then I don't want it to ever move, because I don't want to have to get back and crawl around.
Did you also have an issue with that with the light ship, where we had to unfold it and fold it? Okay.
Yeah, but at least in the light ship, it was easier to crawl around the side.
Yes, here you cannot crawl around the side.
I mean, not really. The main issue with this, I don't think, is the desk and office chair situation. It's the fact that every time you tow,
you have to put the bed up.
Pebble says you have to put the bed up.
You cannot tow
with the bed down.
With the bed down, says Pebble.
According to manufacturer guidelines.
Yes.
And as soon as I get one of these things,
you're going to tow with the bed down.
I'm towing with the bed down everywhere.
I want to see what happens.
Screw that. I'm not going to be lifting this thing and putting it down and having to put the pillows in the sheet. I just want to go to bed.
That's not surprising.
That's why I think I'm so down on this whole rear floor plan design.
Okay.
Because it's so inconvenient to get through.
For you as a single person who doesn't need any more space.
Sure. For me, right. If you needed the extra space, it's nice to have.
I've got my dirty feet on here, and I'm even trying not to.
That's silly. All right, Scott, why don't you give the viewers a bathroom tour?
This is my favorite part of the Pebble.
It's
behind me.
And I think Comp would agree.
Yep.
The lock.
Have you tried it?
Yes, it is very satisfying. It's a lovely feel.
It's like aerospace lock.
Can't see me? Now you do. Pow! I like it. You can also see me in the shower. Crazy.
Who knew that was coming to YouTube?
Okay, let's talk about this bathroom. First of all, I'm 5'10", for those of you who don't know. I have plenty of headspace. That's amazing. I like the layout because I can actually get ready in here and put all of my makeup and lotions and potions right here, which is wonderful. Good enough storage to have a hairdryer in there, which for me is all that matters. And a nice deep sink, so when you're getting ready, the water isn't just spilling out like crazy. Boop, boop, boop. The toilet. That's not plastic. That's porcelain? Maybe?
That's right.
Could it be a porcelain throne?
Is it Matt's RV approved, which is, that's a prime pooping position. Bing!
Yeah, that's a prime pooping position. Bing! You've got some nice hooks here. So other controls that you have in here, of course, you can fill the toilet and then flush it if you're not familiar. I don't think I need to explain that anymore.
Well, a lot of RVs have a foot pedal push.
Yes, but this doesn't because it's not
button.
cheapy.
Except, I don't want to get too graphic here. Every time you go to reach for the toilet paper, I kept hitting the switches behind me.
That is true. That did not happen to me.
No.
That was a singular experience.
I was just like, why is everything going crazy in here?
Oof. But you know one thing that I need to talk about, I can segue into it, it's kind of hot in here.
Yeah, there's no air vents.
There's no airflow in here. There is a vent that will suck air out, okay, or suck steam out. So you can hear it. I've just started it. But I would like a little bit of airflow in here, because if it was closed, I'd be sweating.
Shower?
Shower.
What do you think of that experience?
I loved it. I actually washed my hair in here. As you can see, I have long, luscious locks, okay? So I shed a lot of hair, but they've already thought about that. So you can just remove this here and then clean out the drain like normal, which was a big complaint of mine. In the Pebble, there's also a nice, in the light ship, there's also a nice seat here if you like to sit down and shower. I think that's weird, and you can comment if you...
Yeah, that seat needs to go.
Yeah.
Give me more standing room.
Well, I would like maybe a little bit more standing room and a shelf. I do like that you can put your products here.
What I think would be nicer is if they actually had the shower head built into the ceiling.
Okay. Those shower heads are not great for me because I don't rinse out my hair usually.
Oh,
You're talking about like a big rain head shower?
Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, but it's fine. I really enjoyed the shower.
Yes. And you're picky because it has really good water pressure.
And it gets hot.
It gets hot, hot. And if it's clear, you can just use this guy right here.
Which you're going to want to anyway because you don't want the bathroom getting wet.
Yes. But this sticks to the side. It's magnetic. So it works really well. Very well thought out. You also have a light in here so you don't get scared of the dark.
Yeah, 2 points I wanted to make was even after 2 back-to-back showers, steamy showers, the rest of the RV did not fill with humidity as long as you kept this door closed.
Yes.
And the vent on. It really did suck a lot of the humid air out, which is great. You also don't want a lot of humidity in an RV for mold and other reasons.
Right.
The next topic is the hot water is not a tanked system. It's also not propane. It uses an electric instant hot water system, which pulls about 8 or 10 kilowatts from the power systems.
Yep.
But it works, it's instant, and you've got 40 kilowatt hours of
And
usable energy.
Screaming hot.
It's awesome.
So really, really nice.
You'll hear it click on, you'll hear the contactors close on it when you go, hot water, but it doesn't seem to load up the rest of the unit. You can keep the microwave on, the induction,
the AC.
The AC, and this, and it's got enough power to support all of its loads all the time.
Yes. I mean, it runs full throttle until it cannot run anymore.
It's really, honestly, very impressive from a power systems, how well everything's integrated.
Yeah. I'm very impressed. Again, and these are solid. Like, this is not a flimsy door. So, yeah.
Yeah, that switch to lock someone in there, that was weird. They need a lock on the inside.
I know why. You guys know why they do that, right?
So it doesn't swing open while cruising.
Right. So, yeah. Maybe just make like it up here or something so a kid doesn't go, haha, mom. It's lock you in there.
Or at least give you an unlock option from the inside.
Yes, that would be key. I did feel a little panicked even though I knew I wasn't going to be locked in here for long. So, other Pebble things.
Is that kind of everything on the inside?
That kind of is an interior tour.
Just as a summary, Scott, as a weekender unit, from my perspective,
yes.
Assuming I would go against manufacturer guidelines and keep the bed down all the time.
Okay.
I have almost no complaints other than the HVAC. I love the layout. I think the kitchen gives you plenty of cooktop space. Yes. The bathroom maximizes space really well. The fridge is big. Lots of storage here, lots of storage up front, and I absolutely love this little nooked area.
The seating position. So even though he would be like hot because the airflow isn't excellent over there, he always chose to sit in this spot.
Yeah, right here is my spot, and I would lock myself in like this.
And this is where
have
we
my
were.
laptop.
Me.
We've actually shot a few videos in here. If you've been on the Bits channel,
yes,
we've recorded
it's just
them.
nice.
And I've also edited so many videos. It's just.
And eaten meals here. You've done things on the table that are table things.
Like what? Eating,
working.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's nice. It's also a sturdy table. It's pretty good. It's not as sturdy as the Lightship table.
Lightship wins the table game.
But it's not
so
as flimsy as many other RV tables.
I'd say it's comparable to those. This does not feel very premium.
Okay.
Is it better when it's locked?
Might be better when it's locked. Not totally.
No, because now it just kind of feels like it's going to pop off.
It's just as much deflection.
Yes.
All right, that's the inside. of the Pebble RV.
So should we talk about towing it?
Hitching and towing.
Okay, let's go hitch it up.
To pop outside, you'll notice the hinge, the gas strut in the door popper thing is, I keep saying situation too much.
Yeah, you are saying
I'm
situation
sorry.
too much. We haven't been watching Jersey Shore. I don't know why you're doing that.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Mike the situation.
Don't know. But
no.
it springs open and then it kind of wobbles. Watch. So it will kind of like power open and then boing.
But it doesn't swing back and hit the unit now.
Right. It just feels rough on the hinge.
Yeah.
And this is where I'd like something to grab leaving.
Yep. Comp, if you want to walk out and show them there's nothing to grab. No. Oh, no. So, would like to grab it.
Hold on.
Don't touch it anymore because it'll just go back into shape, mostly.
Okay.
Caught onto the fire extinguisher.
So, locked up. Let's put the tent up. You got the iPad?
I do not have the iPad.
Grab the iPad.
You put the tent up. I'll get
put
the
this
iPad.
up. Okay, boom.
Keep going with the door open.
Oh, good point. Good point. Can't do that with the door open. It's in the manual. Because this will hit the thing. Come on out. Alrighty.
All right, I'm going to go to...
Can you grab that side for me, Scott?
I can.
Watch your hands, because two hands, baby.
Two hands. Oh,
Because it'll snap off. Like this will snap your hand. And it could crab a nail.
Oh, not my... Oh!
I just told you, be careful.
This feels abusive, and I feel like this would break.
I agree, 100%. So now you're going to pull this thing up all the way in, lock it. God dang it. And then push it forward. It just feels like your hand's going to get caught all up in that
That does feel a little
mechanism.
bit grabby, like I'm going to be attacked. Okay.
All right.
So
we've got rain clouds coming. We've got to get out of the campsite.
We got to go fast, but I don't know where the canopy is. Ah.
Okay, it's in exterior.
Oh, yeah.
So more.
More.
Exterior.
Exterior.
Awning. In. No, you just hold. You gotta hold it.
Oh, in. Wow. You can really dance. Shout out, Thule. Or, as my dad says it, Thule.
I think a lot of people call it Thule.
Oh, okay. Well, for those of you that don't know, it's Thule.
It is Thule.
Oh. That was a slip of the wrist.
Yeah, this is the one thing that maybe sometimes it bugs out on is occasionally when you're holding a button for a long time, it pauses the connection.
Okay. I thought that was just me fat fingering it for a second.
Could be, but in this case, I don't think it was.
Okay.
All right, so once the awning is in, you're going to go to the InstaCamp menu
Okay.
and hit undeploy or whatever, stow, I think is
Okay.
what they call
Stow away. Whoo, it is humid. Y'all, we have needed rain here in North Carolina, and thank goodness it is coming.
it. Yeah, you see those rain clouds rolling in?
Rain.
All right, don't keep holding it because it'll burn that motor out.
I thought I have ADHD and I am unmedicated.
Okay, bottom left,
Bottom left, camp,
InstaCamp,
InstaCamp.
give you my thumb,
Give me that thumb.
and now,
Okay,
One
so
touch.
all of these should be lifting up. One touch. Wow. This is how it should be. If I'm paying $150,000, totally how it should be.
it's the easiest possible camping experience you could have.
My grandma could do this.
Absolutely. This is the magic of the Pebble. It really, the floor plan's nice, the whatever, little amenities. The ease of setup, takedown, and towing is what makes this the unit on the market to have.
Now, should we talk about this water that's been pooling? Because it at least tell people it's just from the AC.
Yeah, it's just the AC.
It's just
and it's
AC
super
sweat.
humid out.
Yes. I mean, it is like, well, you can't see because I got these shirts. Oh.
Yeah, jacks are going in.
Little quick.
They go pretty hardcore.
But
you can
it's
change a
solid.
tire off of them.
I did know that.
Yep. All right. And what does it say on the iPad?
It's still retracting.
Oh, okay.
It's level in front.
The level in the front. Yep.
Boop, 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 boop,
So it's bringing this up to where we first started with it.
Wow. So it remembers where I started
Yep.
at what height.
Yep. So it's setting you back there now.
And now it says stowed.
All right, Scott, why don't you remote control it over to the Rivian?
Okay, I have not done this feature yet.
Motion.
Motion.
I'll give you my thumb.
Give me that thumb. Accept.
Turn the speed up. We're on a skid pad.
Ah. I think you have to use your thumb.
Nope, you're doing right. You just got to grab it from the right point. There
Okay.
you go. Now you're all the way up.
Speed is up now.
You have to keep your left thumb on the fingerprint button
Okay.
to unlock it. Then that opens this up.
Okay,
So
so
hit the left button or right button to rotate it around.
should be coming towards me, I think. Whoa. Oh.
So
Okay.
you hit your 15 seconds, left finger on the trigger.
Oh, I got this.
All right.
I don't even
Nice.
need. I don't even need to camp with anybody. This is the worst part of doing anything with a trailer is hooking it up.
Right. And the nice thing for me is, like, especially if you have a gas or diesel, or especially a diesel, you don't have to like cold start your diesel, bring it to the thing, shut it off, then hook everything up. You save a whole cold start cycle, which is a real nerd thing to
What?
worry about. I am just going to close. You can keep it going, doing your thing. I'm just going to lock that connection down on
Okay.
the hitch. So now when you get it in view of your Rivian, Scott,
Uh-huh.
you'll click the left trigger. This will light up the same color white. So you want to get it so it can point and see
Okay.
your Rivian. Comp's coming in front, which might block it here. No, it should be a good distance, I would say. Just go
Oh.
left. And let up. And let go and let up again on this. Yeah. For some reason, it's not seeing it. I wonder if this... Yeah,
Could be
our
just the
chains
way
may have
that
been
I-
in the way.
Did the chains. Okay.
Okay. So now just bring it forward a little bit. And let up.
I'm not very good at this.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I just click Magic
So
Hitch.
you've got it in the vicinity.
Yep.
Right? This is the coolest part. This is the part you need, you know, the
I don't
viewers
think I've
really need to
actually
know.
seen this. I think I've been around while you've been doing it. So I just click Magic Hitch,
You have to hold, of course, like everything else.
but click Magic Hitch.
You push the one button, and it's going to go left, right, forward, back, and adjust the nose height to raise or lower to the Rivian. So it's just, you're just hitting one button.
I'm holding it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. You're not going to adjust anything. It's doing tongue jack height.
No way.
Yeah, this is about the craziest thing on the planet.
This feels like robots are
And
gonna.
you know, all the other RV companies are like, oh, that's a party trick. Let me tell you, this is not a
This
party
is not
trick.
a party trick. This I would still have some friends that I don't have anymore over this.
Locks the parking brake, and it'll
No
lower it
way.
right on the Rivian. And it works every time. It works every time.
I would love to know how long it took them to develop that.
I don't know. But you know what's crazy is they can do all this, but then the exterior cameras don't work yet. Coming in a software update.
That's
but
fine.
like,
That's fine. That's worth it.
the nice thing for the exterior cameras, though, is like if you're camping and you hear a noise outside and you want to see
you
what
can
it
take
is.
a peek.
you can-
I know because I'm very afraid when I camp by myself. And that's it. It's hooked up. All you have to do is your chains and your 7-way.
So 2 chains,
Yep.
2 chains,
2 chains.
your breakaway brake connection, and your 7-pin connection. Done.
Why wouldn't you get this? Why? I could not recommend anything more. than
Pebble
this.
should just sell this kit. Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing. You notice how you're still holding the button?
Yes.
The tongue jack only raises to here, but it's not actually up far enough.
Okay, so
So-
should I let go?
You can let go because the magic hitching is done. You got to go to exterior again.
Exterior.
Yep. And then jack retract.
Retract.
Hold, push and hold.
Push and hold. And honestly, the rain is like only a few feet away.
Right there.
And we can leave the campsite.
We can roll. Now, it will not let you move at all. It won't release the parking brake until it senses that you're connected to a vehicle.
Okay, so you have to get the 7-way on and the 2 chains.
Yeah, but the nice thing is you don't require any wheel chocks.
That is so
No wheel
nice.
chocks, no blocks, because it
So then
uses the
that
parking
doesn't
brake.
take up your storage space.
Right. And you can see the 7-pin connection has a nice little holster here on the side of the Pebble right there. Well, and then what I'll do is I'll just take it, slot it into the Rivian, 7-pin right there. We are connected. Hook up the chains, and we can roll. And we're actually not going to hook up the chains because we're literally just bringing it right up to the front of the building.
I mean, that was the easiest thing ever. Now, quick thing that we haven't covered in this video. If this iPad dies, is there an app?
So that's a great point. There is a mobile app for everything
Except
anything that moves.
So no Magic Hitch, no remote control.
No awning, no tongue
awning.
jack, no this.
So
but you can
pretty
control
much no exterior functions, but the stairs?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Anything that moves.
Okay.
But you can do lights, climate.
The important things, like when you're out on your hike and everybody's complaining and you're like, ooh, I should probably turn on the AC.
Can't do it remotely.
Have to be in range.
Have to be in Wi-Fi range. But it connects real quick.
Okay.
And we've never had a connection issue from the tow vehicle back to here as well.
Well, we shouldn't because it's right there.
Right. You would expect that.
You would expect that.
All right, Scott, why don't you go back in time with us when we had it fully hooked up to your Rivian.
Ooh, and take it towing?
Take it towing and share your impression. I've already done with comp so many tow tests on this channel.
Yes.
Let's get your impressions.
Okay.
And then we'll just kind of review the towing experience together.
Okay, I quite liked it.
Scott, I don't think you've towed the Pebble yet.
I have not.
So this will be, for the final review, your first time towing it.
Yes.
In the R1S, which we haven't towed with either.
Nope. And actually, I don't even think I've been in the car when this has been towed at all.
Well, let's at least get your very quick impression. So the first thing we're going to do is set you up as trailer 3. I'm going to hit reset. I've already towed this with a Rivian. I know brake gain 4 is pretty good.
Okay.
Let me set up the iPad. We've got the parking brake unlocked. We've got trailer detection sight set to type A, which works well for Rivians.
What's the difference between
Type B is mostly for GM vehicles.
Oh, but what is... Why?
They just have a weird interop problem, so they have like a GM setting.
Okay.
But other vehicles maybe too. And I have easy tow on, which will push you along, or at least try to offset its drag, I should say. We're at 63% SOC, and it's ripping 2 kilowatts of AC, 2.2 kilowatts. That's the most I've seen.
Wow, it's humid.
Yeah, it's working hard in there, but you can run AC and still drive it just fine. So in terms of the vehicle setup, we're going to run ride feel in moderate, regen in high, suspension height in the middle.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Let's go.
We're accelerating up to speed. It's doing 13.5 kilowatts or so, 10 kilowatts. Punch it a little bit, not super hard. There we go.
Okay.
That brings us back to 13.5.
Okay.
It's a very light offset in the rear. So the Lightship would do 70 kilowatts.
Yeah, and you really felt the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we've also adjusted the ride feel in here to firm.
Yes.
Why?
Well, you can feel it's got quite a bit of tongue weight, so it was kind of pulling us around a little bit.
Pushing us, okay.
Yeah. And so firm just firms up the dampers and controls the ride a bit better.
Okay.
When you've got that much weight on there.
I feel like I'm not really towing anything. I like that I can see around it.
Yeah, so that's...
Like I can still see the wheel. I know the wheel's kind of in the middle. It's not all the way in the back of it, but at least I have a good frame of reference of where I am.
Yeah, so the width is a trade-off between interior space, efficiency, and maneuverability.
Yeah, I feel like the width is actually nice for traveling because it doesn't feel overwhelming, and I think that you can park it and all of that kind of stuff. It's very maneuverable.
But would you have preferred an extra 1 foot of living space?
No, I wouldn't. I think it's the right amount of living space. I wouldn't want to live in one of these full time, but for the average use case of camping, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, for weekender is how I would view it. So Scott, what'd you think of towing the Pebble with the R1S? It's our first time hooking it up, and it's also your first time towing the trailer. So how would it go?
It towed surprisingly well with this. Usually things tow a lot better with our R1T, so I was very surprised about that. The easy tow is a nice feature, but I think I like the Trek Drive more from Lightship because it has a bigger battery and the Lightship folds down, so that arrow really changes things, or the arrow advantage changes things. What else? Final thoughts.
Yeah, how was it cruising on the highway? Fairly stable?
It was stable unless I passed a big truck or hit a big gust of wind. You definitely feel how tall it is, but for the most part, it was relatively stable.
And overall, how's the dynamics of the R1S? Does it feel like it can handle the big tongue weight this thing's putting on? Because we are not at maximum of what this vehicle can tow, but we're also not far away from it.
I mean, I think it's fine. I don't really feel it. The other day I towed our dump trailer with a bunch of like rock in it, and that felt a little sketchy. But this feels good. Yeah,
it's not moving around on the hitch too much. It feels, I'd say, fairly stable. And the whole Trek Drive, or excuse me, the Easy Tow system, it's such a little push, you really don't notice it while driving.
Yeah, you don't, it's not like with the Trek Drive, I was like, whoa, but with Easy Tow, it's kind of like, oh, okay.
You get a little bit more range.
Yeah.
But the benefits of remote controlling it around, I think, are worth it.
That outweighs it, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good. Glad it tows well with the R1S.
Thank you.
So, Scott, final thoughts towing the Pebble?
Final thoughts are it towed really, really well with my Rivian R1S, which most things don't tow very well. Or as well with an R1S as they do with the R1T. Yeah,
this is fairly capable, but it has a significantly lower weight rating than the R1T.
Yes. So that was surprisingly comfortable. I liked the Easy Tow as an option, but I would like to see a bigger battery and a little bit more juge. So I actually can use that more.
Well, I mean, you would just be able to use more of that 40 kilowatt hours on shorter trips if it offset more of its drag. It's also very common for us to like hook that thing up to a vehicle that has 20% SOC.
Right.
And we're like, let's go home. And we could if that was really
enough.
Yeah, pushing a little harder. So hopefully in a future software update, Pebble will increase the amount of offset forces that they're doing, because their Schaeffler hub motors in this should be like 160 kilowatts of power combined, and they're pushing at like 15.
Oh, I didn't know that it could be software updated, so that's nice.
Everything on this can be.
I mean, I knew that everything else could, but I didn't know that that feature could get better.
The cool thing about that feature is you'll notice there's no force sensors up here. We've talked about it in other videos, but there's no pins or anything. It's just estimating the force it needs to give going, down the road through software. And I suspect because there's no force sensors here is why they're being so gentle on the push.
Right, they want to be cautious.
Yeah, but I think they really need to figure that out.
You need to go...
Yeah, you don't ever want to put positive pressure on the vehicle.
Right, that could destroy a vehicle, right?
Well, no, it would just make you unstable.
Okay.
Little raindrop.
The rain.
But it actually does. We've got it into a situation on the highway. If you're neutral coasting at the highway, it's still pushing you a little bit.
Yes.
How much tongue weight do you have on this thing right now?
Let's see. I have about...
Should be like 700 pounds. 900.
900.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way heavy on the tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit too heavy on the tongue.
Too heavy on the tongue. And that actually overloads the R1S's tongue weight.
Yes.
But, we're also kind of on a downhill. So towing wise, this thing, it's 7.5 feet wide. You can see it from any vehicle on the outside.
25 feet long.
I would have preferred a double axle and a little bit more length for my preference, but maybe they'll offer a bigger version at some point in the future. Okay. For a single axle, this is about as big and heavy as you could possibly go.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any bigger.
Let's jump in the Rivian because it's starting to rain.
Okay. I'm so excited.
And we'll finish up. In the trip profile here, again, we've shown all of this. There's 3 functions you can have while towing in terms of the electrical system.
Yes.
The first is you can just have it off and, like a normal trailer.
But that keeps that refrigerator on.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with anything but the motors.
Okay.
But even with it in off, it will actually regen every time you slow down.
Okay, good.
So there are trailer brakes, you can use them, but it will prioritize regen anytime you slow down, and it's seamless and works amazing.
Okay.
There's also a recharge function that will put a little bit of drag in the motors so that you're always regenning.
Okay, so you just get a little bit more.
Yeah, so if you're going from campground to campground, it'll charge up on the way.
Okay.
But it's such a light amount of load, they also need to increase that a little bit.
Okay, by how much, like double it?
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say. It does 5 kilowatts now. So it would take, 9 hours of driving to charge it up.
To redo it. Okay.
From 10 to 100%, something like that, 8 hours. And then Easy Tow On essentially does the full regen and power output.
Yes.
And the regen is fine. You'll get like 40 kilowatt regen. They just need to really output more while cruising.
Yes.
Steady state on the highway, it's anywhere between 13.5 and 15 kilowatts, between like 65 and 70 miles an hour. The faster you go, the more power it gives.
Yes.
And that's where I think they're not really using force sensors. They're just targeting power output.
And just kind of praying and hoping.
Yeah, just a little bit of, there is some secret sauce there, because if you back off in the vehicle, it backs off on the motors. But we showed in the Cybertruck going neutral, it was still pushing like 6 kilowatts out on this thing.
Yes, I saw
and
that.
It made it a little unstable.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, really awesome towing. I also love that if you tow it with a vehicle without an integrated brake trailer controller, like a Model X, which this would be too heavy for a Model X, but many vehicles don't.
But some other vehicle
with
without it.
a brake gain function, it will auto do that.
Interesting.
First
How does
trailer,
it do that?
It uses the same logic it does for the regen and power, and just becomes its own brake trailer controller.
See, they thought of everything.
Or it should be trailer brake controller,
Yes.
but you know what I mean.
But yes.
That's really awesome. And I love that there's an energy view on the iPad so you can monitor the solar panels, the motors. This you can do on your phone as well.
Okay.
This energy view.
Because that's not moving.
You're not moving anything.
Feature.
Exactly. And there's a bunch of like other functions that you can go through here for, you know, locking the door, turning energy saving functions on, checking your tank, switching it from city water to tank water,
Checking
auto dump,
everything.
things like that.
Okay. So what are your final thoughts?
On the Pebble? Mm-hmm. Well, let's pull it up on the screen so people know we're talking about it. It's just raining.
There he is.
Final thoughts on the Pebble. It might be the most innovative product we've ever tested.
Wow.
Do you not think so?
No, I haven't been here the entire length of Out of Spec. I would say in my time here, yes, it's definitely the most innovative, but I also think it is one of the most well-baked products we have reviewed, and that is not in light of the Lightship.
Right, we're
I'm
not
talking
saying
about
this
cars, like I'm talking about
on
anything
any level.
that we've
Yeah.
ever had that I've experienced. It is the most thoughtfully perfect finished product.
Yeah, it needs one more round of like lighting, HVAC.
Yeah, it needs feature requests.
Yeah, little
Those little
things
things.
like that to make it really perfect, I think.
But it's a great unit.
But it's a really great unit. We really need to go through the configurator and options, and that's where I think we'll just end the video. But my thoughts on are, this makes camping accessible to so many more people, which is so cool that it just opens the world up. Everything just works. It feels like when you drive a Tesla, everything just works. It works well. This has the same thing. And when you pair that with a Cybertruck, it's actually a fantastic combination.
Yeah.
Just as it is with Rivian and
But with the Cyber, it's even cooler.
with the Cyber, I think it's just
Yeah.
so cool. So they really nailed it.
I'm very impressed, and I'm so excited to hopefully get one. I think we need one.
Yeah, it's just very expensive.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
One can dream.
Yeah. Maybe if we don't buy an R2, we could put that money towards this.
Towards a Pebble. That would be that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to the Pebble team for continuing to reach out and schedule this.
Yeah,
because-
they've been trying, and we kind of pushed them off a little bit.
and they were awesome to work with, and they just let us have it. And
It was supposed to be 1 week, but we've had it 4.
yeah, and
So,
they're like,
thanks,
oh,
Ryan.
you know, we love it, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
Really nice.
Yeah, Bing Ray as well, their CEO, came all the way here, presented it to us.
We did a video with
We have probably more Pebble videos out there than anyone at the moment.
It's a great unit. I would keep making videos of it just because it's so dang good.
Yeah, it's fun. And the one regret I have is we never had the time to take it on a trip.
Yeah.
I mean, we took it from the farm to here, but that's as far as we ever took it.
Yeah, we just took it on those little squirts. But
Yeah, but I really would love to take it to the mountains, to the beach, to do something fun. We'll just need it back, Pebble.
please, we'll take this exact one.
I love the poppy orange color.
Yes, that is your favorite color.
Yeah, it's so cool. So let's go to the configurator, just go through pricing, options, spec, and then I'll wrap up the video.
Okay. We got drowned out like a rat.
That's
but,
pouring outside.
but we need it. So we are now in the Pebble, and I want to build one. So if you go to the website, you can click order. It brings you to this page, and it starts with the trim levels. There are 3 trim levels. Are we currently in a Pebble Flow Magic Pack, or are we in a Pebble Flow Founders Edition?
I believe this is a Founders Edition with everything.
Okay,
Or
so
it might be a Magic Pack. I'm not sure.
the current pricing on the Pebble Flow Founders Edition is $179,000.
So start at the base. What's that?
Base is $113,500,
That
and that
comes-
is planned for 2027.
Yeah, so not in production yet. That does not come with the motors, but it comes with the battery.
Yes.
And so that's a good option maybe if you're towing gas or diesel, or if you're okay with the hooking up stuff.
Yep.
But
Which
honestly,
most people probably are.
yeah, but then you're kind of like, that loses the magic of the whole thing.
Yes, the magic
You know-
hitch of the thing.
Well, yeah, then you're kind of like, oh, well, you could probably get a nicer, bigger trailer.
A nicer, bigger, basic.
Yeah,
trailer.
basic one.
Yeah.
The cool part about the Pebble is all the tech stuff.
Yes, I would agree.
So skip that. Go for the middle option, which is the Magic Pack, because Founders won't be there forever.
Right. So this is $139,500.
So click on it.
All right.
Let's go for it. This is how most people will spec theirs.
Ooh, I have not seen that blue color.
All right, so scroll on
That
down.
is
You'll be able to see the
nice.
options.
So what we're seeing right now is the sky color.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is sand. That looks more like silver to me.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy, which is what we're in right now, the orange. And this color is only available in Founders Edition.
Which is the nice green color.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Gotta go Poppy.
Okay, that's a $2,500 upgrade.
Worth it.
See, I would totally go with this blue color, but okay, we're building yours.
I'm pretty sure, so final assembly of this is done in California, but they use a lot of global parts content. Like, I think a lot of this shell comes from China and some other stuff.
Yeah.
So it is different from at least Lightship in the sense where Lightship does everything as much as they can in the U.S.
Yep.
This does final assembly in the U.S., but still takes a lot of other components.
Sources it globally.
Which,
that's fine.
it's fine.
All right, so standard features include the 45 kilowatt hour battery, powered corner stabilizers with InstaCamp.
Right, those are the 4 metal ones that come down, the aluminum ones.
Yes. This is a silly thing that comes standard, quiet HVAC. It's described as your automotive grade high efficiency whisper quiet AC and heating system. Why wouldn't your base system be quiet?
Well, it is. They're just saying that's what comes base.
Base
They're just
with
listing
this...
the feature as it comes included. I
Okay.
wouldn't say it's whisper quiet, though. It makes just enough noise to give you enough white noise at night.
That
where
you don't need an extra fan.
You don't hear stuff outside.
That's true.
But it's not whisper quiet. I mean, even if you're standing around the outside, it's pretty loud out the front.
Yeah, you hear it. It's not like you're one with nature and you hear nothing.
Sure, totally. Sometimes before filming without mics, I turn the HVAC off.
Yes.
But it's way quieter than a traditional cube or one of
Oh
those
my gosh,
things.
the ones that are like whirring and clicking and...
Yeah. It's really a great HVAC system, and I kind of like that it makes a bit of noise to drown out when you're camping in it.
Yes.
The exterior noise.
Yeah, because we had I had construction going on at the farm and you couldn't hear it at all.
Yeah, actually we had fire trucks here and my parents had no idea they were here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You remember when the building alarm was going
off?
off?
Called 911. So
Right,
yes.
but my parents had no idea there were fire trucks here.
That's crazy.
I sent
They
them a
were
video
loud.
of it. Yeah.
Okay, so you also get bathroom privacy smart glass, which we love, bug screens, and the moonroof shade, which I'm assuming is that.
It's the shade for this, but not for other windows. He's so stupid.
That's silly. And then they talk about the warranty and roadside protection. So you get 3-year vehicle, 5-year motor, and 8-year battery warranty.
Those are great warranties in the RV industry.
Well, plus the 3-year roadside coverage.
Nice.
So if you're out camping in the middle of nowhere, that's covered.
Maybe. I wouldn't go too far and say middle of nowhere.
I mean,
Does
go
it
as
say
far as the journey takes you. What if my journey takes me somewhere in the middle of the desert?
They're going to say, sorry, we can't make it there. Good luck.
Okay, these are the upgrades that we get.
Okay, so these are what we can select, right?
Yes, but these 2 first ones are included, so that auto dump feature.
In the Magic Pack.
Yes, the auto dump feature that you loved, that we talked about, where it flushes out the black tank and then it flushes out the gray tank.
It's just one button.
Really nice. And then you get the dual electric motor propulsion system.
That's in the Magic Pack.
Yes.
Gotta have that.
Now,
Hub motors. Very cool.
do you want the 1.1 kilowatts of integrated solar?
At first I said no. I said that's dumb.
You changed your mind.
Yeah, because I was like, that's not much power. But because this battery's so small, you kind of do need it, especially outside, to keep things topped up. 100% you need the solar. How much is that?
That's $4,000.
Oh, that's so much money
That
for
hurts.
a kilowatt of solar, but you need it.
Okay, so you need it. The all-terrain levelers.
Need that for sure.
I agree. So that is $2,250.
Those are the big ones right by the tires, that if you get a flat tire, you can lift it up so you can change it.
Yes.
But it also is great, like at the farm where we park it, it's on like a slope. These things are strong enough to torque the whole thing up. And
Without breaking anything.
not twisting anything, breaking anything. They're legit. You need
So
that.
that for me is a no-brainer. Okay, the powered awning is $1,750. Would you spend it?
No,
Okay.
I don't like dealing with that.
Or you can just like get a cheap canopy
Yeah.
for not almost $2,000.
I like that it comes with the light. That's the main benefit more than the awning for me.
Yeah, but you can get a stick-on light at that point.
Exactly.
That's silly.
Skip that.
Okay, the exterior smart glass. So that's where it turns opaque and clear.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. That's an additional $4,000.
Right. Worth every penny. Just to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's the first thing we show everyone.
It is really, really, really cool.
And now that it's not so, cloudy out or not so bright out, it's
cool.
nice to keep it open. Yeah.
Okay, it's really nice. We've spent so much time in the middle of the day in this unit that it's almost always been opaque.
Yeah.
And I do just like looking out and seeing the surroundings, and that's what you want to do when you're camping.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the next upgrades are only available with the Founders Edition. That's surround vision. So those are the cameras that give you 360.
So this
view.
must be a Founders then,
Maybe.
because it's got the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get lifetime roadside protection and unlimited mileage warranty.
Well, that's good if you're going to do a lot of distance, but it's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
It's $179,000 for Founders.
But you also get white glove service, so that's, I don't really know what that means. Nationwide mobile service and dedicated support. So if you
That's
don't
a
spend that
third-party
money, you
thing,
don't
I
get
think.
it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Accessories.
Mobile charger.
No, we got so many EVSEs.
It's already included. You don't get to choose it.
Okay.
Way Safe trailer hitch. I think that's worth it.
Absolutely.
If you don't have one, shout out Way Safe. We tow with them all the time.
I actually love it. It's great to know your tongue weight.
Do you want the $125 desk chair that's color matched for your room flip desk?
You mean this annoying thing?
That's from Target.
No, I don't want that.
Okay, well.
Is it actually from Target?
I believe that's what I'm looking at.
No.
Oh.
It says made in France.
La Fuma.
La Fuma.
I don't think that's included. We're going to ignore that.
No, screw that.
Um.
That's exactly the desk chair. This thing's $125.
Oh, no. Do not spend that. Go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Magnetic blackout shades. We've already told you those are stupid and frustrating.
Wait, what else are you going to do? Like, you kind of need them.
No, I'm going to build something myself.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'd rather spend the $750 and have a rollout shade.
Okay.
I'm not messing with that.
Yeah.
Or giving up the storage space.
And honestly, from my side, I kind of like to be up with the sun, but I think it's unacceptable that there's no dark out shade option
Yes.
built in.
Spare tire and wheel package. $750.
Where does it go?
I don't
What
know.
does it say?
Pre-mounted spare tire and wheel package.
Do they just put it on the floor in here?
Well, it's mounted somewhere, but
What
we
if
don't
the
know
little
where.
tire's mounted on the wheel? Maybe it goes off the back.
I would think off the back.
You need that.
Yeah.
If
Don't question
put
it.
a spare tire on the back. That's what you should use the hitch for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So what's the total? Well, did you select the spare tire?
Oh, you are going to do the spare tire.
Yeah.
All right. That's a big boy.
Total price?
$153,350. That's not
$153.
$153.
So why would you ever get a Founders for $170 something?
Well, I would.
No, you would not. That would be a waste of money. Maybe just to get it sooner.
I don't know, because this is available in 2 to 6 weeks, so it's not that much sooner. That's the availability listed right now, 2 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, so you're not going to get a Founders, you're going to get a Magic Pack.
Yep.
And you're going to spec it up, and it's $150,000.
If you get the orange and all the other colors.
To answer the final question of $150,000 for a small 24-foot 8-inch towable RV, or you could get yourself an Axiom triple axle 45-foot mansion on wheels, which is already a pretty high-end unit.
My favorite.
For less money. Well, it's similar money.
It's similar money.
Yeah.
That's my favorite unit.
With a garage the size of this trailer. I mean, it's not actually, but not far off. Which would you go for?
It depends on what I'm doing. Am I going on an 8-month road trip across the country and living? I'm probably going to go with the Axiom. Am I weekendering, or am I horse showing again and I just need somewhere to sleep and cook and clean? I'm probably going to pick this.
I actually think you need both.
Okay, well, for all the viewers that are watching that can afford to have both.
If you can afford one.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is very much in the luxury territory,
Yes.
right? It's like, why would you choose a Ferrari 296 or a Porsche GT3? You just get both.
Right. You just have to have both. But one is a home on wheels and one is a weekender.
With an electric vehicle.
Yes.
This makes sense if you're an EV truck owner and you just are a, let's say, retired couple, or you have a small family and you just want to go do little explorative trips.
And come back and relax in a
And have
reliable
something cool.
unit.
Right, and bring it in friends. And I met 5 people today filling up at Sheetz.
Oh,
I
I'm
was filling
sure
up the
everybody
diesel,
was asking.
and I was towing this, and people were like, "Whoa, what is it? You know, let's see it." Took forever to get diesel.
Yes, because it's so cool.
Yeah, because people are interested. So that is awesome. This is what appeals to me, this unit, and I would probably go for this. but in reality, you have to bring it back. You can get yourself a production grade, lower quality, much larger unit from a big box maker like a Brinkley or an Axiom or a Grand Design.
Yes.
One of those things for same money with 10x the space.
10 times the space, 10 times the features.
You need
but
a big diesel truck to pull it around, and you know, it gets out of hand. If you're into minimalist living, which, let's be honest, if you're driving an electric truck, you probably
are.
This makes a lot of sense.
I like it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I really hope we'll end up with one day.
I hope so too.
Because
it'll be perfect.
It's perfect for our lifestyle, where we're honestly working so much of the time. We don't have time to go on an 8-month road trip.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
It wouldn't make sense to have the Axiom.
Right. So you would just take this and you just go to the beach, you go to the mountains, and you can tow it behind the Rivian, and it's perfect.
And you can pack it up for the dogs and kids and all that stuff. So
it's wonderful. So, Scott, should we finish up the video there?
I think that's the video.
Pebble's pretty much a 10 out of 10.
Pebble is a 10 out of 10. We've got to stop making videos like this because people are going to stop watching them. Between this glowing review of the Pebble and the glowing review of the Model Y, you know.
Do we have anything bad that we're testing?
The Cybertruck?
No, the Cybertruck's good.
No, but right now, I want to say a huge thanks to Pebble, huge thanks to the viewers, and we'll see you again on the next one.
Yeah, what a very cool experience to be able to live with this for a month and really try to get it to break. I didn't tell anyone. I'm so sorry. I got to put it at the end. Remember at the beginning of the video, I said I'll tell you how it almost broke?
Oh, yes.
My dad was here trying to tow this thing, and he's trying to move it, and he's hitting parking brake release on the iPad, and it's not releasing. Well, you know how there's those 3 little buttons up front?
Yes.
There's one to like turn the system on, wake it up, and then you can do like a few different shortcuts with them, and one of them is holding the top button to something with the e-brake. I had pushed it in to wake it up and to raise the tongue jack.
Oh, but you were actually holding the e-brake or something?
The button didn't release. It like got kind of caught in there.
Oh, you fat fingered it.
Yeah, and it didn't pop back out, and that stopped the e-brake from releasing. That was our worst problem. So then I went back over there and I was like, oh, and the button popped out, e-brake released.
And good to go.
And we were off.
Wow.
So that's the worst thing we experienced in the month of living with this.
That's crazy.
Which, yeah, genuinely is crazy, because can't say the same for any other RV, regardless of manufacturer or anything. We can find faults left and right. This one
is almost fault-free.
Rock solid.
Yep.
Couple more lights, couple more HVACs. Be perfect. Thanks for watching. Like Scott said, we'll see you on another one again soon.
Bye.
Bye.